Video, I showed you how to model a sword in Blender and export it to NifSkope. Um, in this video, I'm going to show you I'm going to show you the easy way to apply materials to your model, and I'm going to make a follow-up video on or a more advanced method and a probably more preferred method by some of you to add more advanced materials that use UV maps and all that. And we're going to do that through Blender and then export it to NifSkope, and all the materials will be applied in NifSkope when we open it. Right now, the sword doesn't have any textures or materials applied. As you can see, if we um, turn off, the sword is hidden. We have to show hidden to actually see the sword because there are no materials. Um, so the first thing we're going to do is or what you need to do is unpack your BSAs for Morrowind, which is going to actually extract all the texture files. There's a program called BSA Unpacker, and it takes, 20, 30 seconds after you get the program to pack all your BSAs, and it'll just place all your textures and meshes and all that in different folders. Um, and if you are already modding, you probably have already done that. So look up a video on how to unpack BSAs, and we'll get started with the texturing. This should only take a minute. So first thing you want to do is, so you locate your sword. It's gonna, if you click on the different parts, it'll highlight which tri-shape it is. So we're gonna start with the sword material. We're gonna click on NI tri-shape, right click, and scroll down to node, attach property, and then we're going to go down to NI texturing property. And then once we have that done, we can create a texture node, and we're just going to add a base texture. And so I have all my BSAs unpacked, and this is kind of what it looks like. All the textures are in the textures folder. We'll go to data files is where you'll find them once you have packed your BSA. So there's book art, icons, meshes, shaders. This one might be a mod, I'm not sure, but so we have shaders, which are, a little bit different than your meshes, which are all going to be 3D models, and basically they're labeled by what type they are. I think W is weapons, X is going to be for animations. Well, if I don't know why they put that in a separate folder, but um, anyways, I think A is armor, and they're listed similarly to that. So we're going to textures, and then we're just going to select the texture, and we're just going to show you how it works. So you can just apply texture. You can look up different textures in that folder, and maybe they will be all you need to apply to whatever item you're making. So we just go like that, and you can do the same thing. Node, attach property, NI texturing property, create a texture, base texture, and then you can just add different materials. And then we'll do the same thing one more time. Just make sure you have texturing properties, not texture property. That's important. And then um, now you have your weapon basically. Nah, this isn't, this is not the best way to go about this, but I have made some um, decent weapons out of this. A little bit more advanced design, but I'm just using the textures already in the folder. It makes your mods more easily accessible and all that. But that's all you need to do. And so I'll show you how to apply it through Blender and make custom UV maps for your sword, and use GIMP to edit those and create your actual textures in GIMP.